Hey everybody, this is Julian, and I am talking about Business 311 Managerial Communication, and we are in Unit 3, and this is my vlog, video log for Unit 3 assignment, talking about business communications. And the top five business communication tips that I have based on my research and based on my experience as an army recruiter are as follows. Number one, you have to know your audience. Basically, what I'm saying is, in my particular experience and in business, knowing your audience is very important. For example, I speak to a range of different individuals, such as high school students, college students, and business professionals. So when I tailor my message, I have to understand who I'm talking to. Based meaning, I'm usually not going to use the same terminology with a high school student that I would with a college or a college graduate. So that is very important for us to know because if not, the message may be lost. Okay, when developing your message, which is coming to step two, you have to ask these questions: is who is my reader or my audience in this case? And then what is the message that I'm trying to convey? So if I don't know either of those two, then I'm pretty much wasting my time putting anything on paper and publishing it. So I definitely have to know who I'm talking to and what is the message I'm trying to convey. For example, with a high school student, if I'm trying to talk to them about adventure, service country, or even college opportunities, then I have to know what I have to include within my message. If I'm talking to a college graduate who has no plans or really no real desire as far as continuing their education, maybe I might want to go with adventure, or maybe even the service country, or even the benefits portion of my presentation. Okay, but number three in coming into this list is you gotta have to think first before you start putting things to paper or publishing. You definitely have to think about what you want to say. Meaning, you don't want to be stumbling across through your presentation, or possibly your words and making them longer, similar to what I'm doing right now. You just want to have a very clear, concise message. Okay, when you are planning in your reaching into number four of the tips, top five tips is the planning. When you are planning, it should take about half your time, about 50% of your time planning, as far as what your message is and what you're trying to write. Okay, after that you have to come into the number four portion, which is about drafting, which should take about 20% of your time, which is basically your brainstorming. What is it you're going to say, how you're going to put it, and how you're going to develop it. And then at the end of which, you have to obviously edit what you're trying to do, which should take about 30% of your time, which obviously comes up to 100% of your time. So you should be about your planning, which is about 50%, your developing, which is about 20%, and your editing is another 30%, which comes out to 100%. Using these tips will help you in developing your message and tailor it appropriately to your audience. These are some of the things. Also, if you go on to instructionalsolutions.com, it kind of gives you a little bit of breakdown. They have about 87 of them, but I'm breaking down the five most important ones that I know that will be effective based on my research and my experience. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little video log. This is actually my first time doing a video log ever, so I apologize if I'm not looking my best, but I hope that this information is useful and that you can actually apply it towards your business communications. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, and coming up Monday, wonderful Veterans Day. Thank you.